Have you ever heard the tale about the two tech startups? One was as fast and efficient as a cheetah chasing its lunch. The other, well, let's just say it was more like a sloth on a lazy Sunday afternoon. Can you guess which one used Ruby on Rails? Picture this. Startup A, we'll call it TurboTech, decides to use Ruby on Rails, the popular web application framework. The developers are over the moon. They're like kids in a candy store, using Rails' pre-built code libraries to whip up applications faster than you can say JavaScript. They're churning out features like a factory line, and before you know it, they've got a minimum viable product ready to pitch to investors. Meanwhile, Startup B, let's call it Slow-Mo Inc., decides to go it alone without Rails. They're like pioneers venturing into the Wild West, armed with nothing but their coding skills and a stubborn refusal to take the easy road. They're building everything from scratch, like a chef insisting on making his own pasta when there's a perfectly good box of spaghetti in the cupboard. As weeks turn into months, TurboTech's product is already in the hands of beta testers, receiving real-world feedback and improving by the day. The team is agile, iterating quickly and efficiently, thanks to Rails' emphasis on convention over configuration. The developers are happier than a seagull with a French fry, tweaking and refining their product, while still having time to catch the latest episode of Silicon Valley. Slow-Mo Inc., on the other hand, is still plugging away, their product more elusive than a unicorn in a blizzard. Their developers are burning the midnight oil, wrestling with code like it's a stubborn jar lid that just won't budge. They're knee-deep in the weeds, dealing with everything from database migrations to server configurations. And the product? Well, let's just say it's still more of a concept than a reality. Fast forward a few more months, TurboTech is launching its product, popping champagne corks like they've won the lottery. They've got a robust, scalable application, and more importantly, they've got users. Real, live people are using their product, and they're loving it. Slow-Mo Inc.? They're still in the trenches, their product a distant glimmer on the horizon. Their developers, now more akin to caffeine-fueled zombies than tech pioneers, are still wrestling with bugs and feature requests. And their users? Well, they're still waiting. So, what's the moral of this story? Well, it's not that Ruby on Rails guarantees success or that going it alone guarantees failure. But as TurboTech found, Rails can be a powerful ally in the cutthroat world of tech startups. It can help you move faster, iterate quickly, and get your product into the hands of users while your competitors are still stuck at the starting line. And Slow-Mo Inc.? Well, they learned the hard way that sometimes the road less traveled is less traveled for a reason. But hey, on the bright side, they've become quite the experts in sleep deprivation and caffeine consumption. So, next time you're pondering the best framework for your startup, remember TurboTech and Slow-Mo Inc. After all, in the world of tech startups, who do you want to be? The cheetah or the sloth?